What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai with Grown Ups Gaming. And Nintendo's been very good about keeping the Project NX kind of hush-hush. You know, they haven't really spilled too many details about what any of the games are going to be, whether it's going to be home console, handheld console, some kind of hybrid in between, kind of like what they did with the Wii U. They've been really tight-lipped about the details. Well, this week, a few of the launch titles or potential launch titles were announced, but oddly enough, they weren't announced by Nintendo. Earlier this week, Square-Enix did a press conference in which they released quite a bit of Dragon Quest related news. There are 5 new Dragon Quest games coming, which is a really good thing to hopefully they're all going to make it to the West, but unfortunately we don't have confirmation on 4 of them. But they actually announced that all 5 of these games are going to be coming to the 3DS, the PlayStation 4, and the NX. So, oddly enough, it wasn't Nintendo that announced what some of the games are going to be. It was Square Enix that they announced it, and as far as I know, Nintendo was not part of this. Nintendo didn't know that they were going to announce that some of NX's new games were going to be announced. And, you know, some of the games, because the games they announced were Dragon Quest Heroes, which was, you know, they just gave us a little more information, but they did announce a little bit more about Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Dragon Quest X is coming to the PlayStation 4, the NX, and, yeah, no, just those 2. Dragon Quest XI will be coming to the 3DS, the PlayStation 4, and the Project NX, and so will Dragon Quest Builders, which, if you're a Dragon Quest fan and you're a Minecraft fan, this could actually be really good news, because it's kind of Dragon Quest RPG rolled into Minecraft a little bit. It might be interesting. I'm holding out judgment on seeing any kind of details, really. But the idea sounds cool. Now, the fact that Dragon Quest X is coming possibly to the Project NX, for those of you who don't know, because it never came out here in the States, it only came out in Japan, is an MMO. Very similar to, well, it's an MMO. It's an MMORPG, which to me means that they must at least be planning for the Project NX to have a pretty good online system and a pretty reliable online system. Because if they're going to be putting a subscription-based MMORPG on the system, well, then the rumors that I heard that it might be comparable to the PlayStation 4 could be very, very true. But we will have to hold out. In the meantime, we do know Dragon Quest Heroes is coming out here. And part of what they said during the release or the announcement of Dragon Quest Heroes being released in the West kind of leads me to think that maybe we are going to get the other games. They said that Dragon Quest Heroes, they're going to release it in the West because they've seen such an uptick in interest in things like Dragon Quest, and that, you know, they've seen that the West might actually be interested in this series, which we would be. We are very interested, and, you know, I've only played 2 or 3 of the 10 that have come out, but the ones I played I actually did enjoy. But tell me what you think in the comments down below. Dragon Quest isn't one of the mainstream RPG franchises we get here in the West, but what do you think of all of these Dragon Quest games possibly coming out in the West? What do you think of them coming out possibly on the NX? Maybe the NX is going to be as powerful as the PS4. That could be interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Once again, I am the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around.